Hello everyone, and welcome to Queen City Fame, where we put the Q in Queen and the F in Fame. She empowers women to step out of their comfort zone. She is what you would call a social entrepreneur, and she has a wonderful blog called Ginger It Up. We have Mani Mukija. Hi Mani.
Hello Laura.
Thank you for having us in your lovely home.
And thank you for coming. I'm so excited to see you here.
Fantastic. So, who is Mani Mukija?
I'm the founder and editor-in-chief of my food blog magazine called Ginger It Up. Prior to launching my food blog, I was working with IT for more than 10 years. I worked across the globe. My IT job made me almost a globe-trotter. So that's how I call myself to be a global citizen. Apart from this, I have a beautiful family. I'm a mother of two adorable girls. One is Syra and the other one is Nisa. One is 8 years old and the little one, younger one, is turning 3 very soon.
Oh wow, your hands are full.
Yeah, my hands are full. And I have a very loving husband. He's Rakesh. And apart from this, I have a beautiful family back home in India. My family and my husband's family.
Oh wow.
I just love each of them.
What
I'm very
part?
fortunate to have my family members.
So what part of India is your family?
I'm from the northern part of India. I'm from a town called Faridabad, that's in Haryana. That's very closer to New Delhi, the capital of India. And my husband comes from a city called Chandigarh, that's a part of Punjab.
Oh, great. So did you grow up in India or did you grow up somewhere else?
I grew up in India.
You grew up in India, all right. So do you speak another language?
Yeah, apart from English, I speak my mother tongue, Hindi. And I have tried my hands on Spanish too during my stay in Mexico. Though it's a beginner level, but I can still manage to order food and order a taxi while I'm traveling in a Spanish-speaking country.
So survival.
Yeah, survival, basic survival guide.
Right.
Yeah.
So could you say something for us like in India?
मेरा आप लोगों से निवेदन है, कृपया क्वीन सिटी फेम टीवी शो को फॉलो कीजिए एंड जिंजर इट अप को फॉलो कीजिए. मेरा एक फेसबुक पेज है, जिंजर इट अप के नाम से है. आप लोगों से निवेदन है, कृपया आप जिंजर इट अप पे जाइए, उसको लाइक कीजिए, मेरे ब्लॉग को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए. मेरा वेबसाइट का एड्रेस है www.gingeritup.com.
What she said.
Of course.
So you were in India and then you moved from India to Denmark?
Yeah, that was a cross-country move. My husband's job took us over there.
So how was that transition from Denmark to here in the US?
Oh, the journey has been like a roller coaster ride for us, trust me.
Yes.
Yeah, 5 years back when I moved to US from Denmark with my husband and my elder kid. She was 3 at that time.
Okay.
So I came to US leaving my IT job behind. I thought I would be able to continue working in IT in this land of opportunities, the United States. But sooner I realized that it wasn't easy. The green pastures of this land were not that green without a green card. Yeah, I came here on a dependent visa status. So the initial 1 year, the first 1 year, went in settling down in the new place, getting used to the new environment, culture, knowing United States,
Right.
So it wasn't that bad for a 1 year work holiday or so-called US honeymoon for me. But very soon I started to miss my busy life, the busy aspect of my job, my IT, my life in the office. At that time, I had 2 options, Laura. I could sit back at home, surrender to the current situation of having a dependent visa status, or to rediscover myself and create a complete new dream for myself.
Yes.
And I'm really happy and proud to say that I chose the latter. So that's how, I discovered myself, my creative self, I would say. So I was very good at cooking and writing since early childhood. That was like one of my 2 passions, I would say. So this 1 year time sitting at home gave me enough opportunities and time to understand myself, my creative self, and that's how my Ginger It Up evolved.
So where did the name come from, Ginger It Up?
Yeah, it's like it just came to my mind. Ginger It Up means ginger up, we say is jazz up. We say jazz up, so it's like that. So ginger it up means to jazz up. So good food always plays a vital role in jazzing up the boredom of life and bringing us back to the life.
Right.
Good food, good mood. You see?
Yeah.
So, and the name of the blog was something to do with my own persona, my personality. I'm a joyful person, and I kind of never give up under any circumstances. I'm a go-getter. I wanted my readers to ginger it up too with my blogs and recipes and write-ups. So that's how we ginger it up together on my blog.
So as you're a food blogger, so of course you have to love how to cook.
Yeah.
Who taught you how to cook?
My mom. She's my inspiration and my cooking guru.
So if we were in your kitchen and we looked in your cupboard, what would be the spices we would see that make a meal special to you?
See, I perceive food to be an experience. Trust me, it's no less an experience. I think a good stocked up pantry is the key to good cooking.
Right.
So if you look into my kitchen, the essentials that I would have, that are a must have in my pantry are a set of herbs. Few of them are dried fenugreek leaves, fresh mint, fresh coriander, then essential oils, olive oil and coconut oil being my favorite too.
Wow.
And then sea salt and spices. When I say spices, red paprika, dry coriander, and Indian garam masala, turmeric.
You gotta have
These are-
turmeric.
yes, these are a must in my kitchen. Trust me, with these blends and flavors, I can create any recipes with the seasonal vegetables.
So you were featured on Food Blogger of the Month in Practical Goods. You were featured also in Feedspot.com, top 300 food blogs, and a guest writer on Huffington Post. Oh, and let me not forget, you were just honored on EasyRecipeDepot.com as the 40 best food blogs of 2017. How do you digest all of those accolades?
Laura, very honestly, launching this blog, Ginger It Up, it was a very true, honest, and a humble attempt from my side to bring my creative juices out. And without much worrying about the outcomes, I really didn't imagine the results at that time. I just wanted to showcase my creativity. I just wanted to bring the other part of myself outside. So I think, but at the same time, I put in a lot of hard work and determination and sleepless nights writing on my blog because I have 2 kids. My hands are full. I am a very busy mother during the day. So if I have a publishing calendar which I have to meet, so I have to work during the nights. So that's what I did. My hard work, I think universe is giving it back to me. God is being kind and the hard work is just being paid off.
Absolutely, and we all know hard work, it always pays off, and determination. So tell us about the Rendezvous series.
Rendezvous is a monthly column on my blog, but it satisfies my urge to know new people who are turning their dreams into reality with their resilience and determination. I really love to be in the company of positive people, so that's how I satisfy my urge to meet with them and connect with them. I'm meeting a lot of startup entrepreneurs, especially women. I'm trying to bring more women on my Rendezvous. I think they need to be featured to keep sharing the inspiration with the rest of the women clan.
So you want your blog to help women step out of their comfort zone and be creative. What do you think are some of the pitfalls that women may encounter getting too comfortable when it comes to business and career? Because we all do it.
Yeah, being in your comfort zone is really a feel-good factor, especially when it comes to business and career.
Yeah.
But I think staying in that cozy comfort zone can limit you in life. You don't know how many unexplored possibilities, unexplored options you're losing on. So just step outside your comfort zone. Trust me, there is a whole new world of dreams, fulfillment, and achievement that is waiting for you. Don't just stop. Just step out. Just look for the unexplored possibilities.
That would be great, and you're a great inspiration to the women that are watching the show right now, and to the young women. Hopefully, they are watching. Teenagers are watching this as well. If fans want to follow you, your followers, How can they follow you?
You can follow me on Facebook. I have a Facebook page called Songwriter. Then you can follow me on Pinterest. It's called Songwriter. You can subscribe to my blog on my website www.songwriter.com. And I have a Twitter handle too if you would like to follow that. It's with my name, Mani Mukija, and I spell it as MANIMUKHIJA. You can follow me on Instagram as Songwriter too. So keep watching me, stay tuned, and subscribe to my blogs.
You guys heard it right here. Thank you so much, Mani, for having us in your lovely home.
I really enjoyed this conversation. I feel honored to be on the show. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Well, guys, you've heard it all right here. Follow Mani on Ginger It Up. And this is Queen City Fame, where we put the Q in Queen and the F in Fame. See you next time.
Hi, my name is Whitney Armstron, and I'm a model. I grew up in Brevard, North Carolina, with my 5 sisters and 1 brother. Brevard was a small town I grew up in, and I decided to move to Charlotte to pursue my modeling career. I grew up watching America's Next Top Model. She really inspired me, teaching the models and showing them how to work their face and their poses. A lot of my poses and my face came from watching her show. I got into the modeling industry with my first fashion show, which was Charlotte Scene. That show really inspired me to pursue modeling, from doing the runway and from modeling for my first designer. That's how I started in the modeling industry. My first casting, I do remember, it was with Charlotte Scene. It was Passport for Fashion. I remember it was a really lesson learner on how to prepare myself for the modeling industry and what to do when you come to a casting as a model. I transitioned from runway. It really inspired me doing runway, and from that I wanted to do print. I liked the runway, I liked the adrenaline, it made me feel the rush it made me feel, so from that I went into print. My first print ad was 2 years ago. It was in Fedora magazine. I shot for Christine Watley Photography. It was a boudoir shoot, and that was the first time I was published. I've been in, I would count 14 publications and 3 online publications, so 14 print and 3 online publications. I like print and runway photography. I like print because it lets me express myself through the photos, and I like runway because I like the adrenaline, the excitement backstage and before I'm about to hit the runway. My goal in the modeling industry is I want to be signed with an agency. That would be my goal, and also to model for a big brand. I'm working on modeling for Versace. I would like to be in Vogue, and I would like to model for not just Vogue, but different magazines. Vogue, Bazaar magazine, 17 magazine, and also I would like to model for different designers as well. My best advice that I would like to give any inspiring models, anyone that wants to pursue their dream in modeling, is just watch who you work with. Also be careful before you sign a contract. Just be aware of your surroundings, and also know what you are getting yourself into, because you are a brand and you are representing yourself as a model. In 5 years, I see myself being signed to Wilhelmina, and also I see myself modeling for the Victoria's Secret fashion show.
Queen City Fame, Model Spotlight, Miss Whitney Armstrong.
So inviting, oh come inside, I face to face it, take you for a ride, saturated, I've waited for this too long, beat down those walls, rain down to waterfalls, so strong, gripping on, holding on to you. Oh, yeah, yeah. Let's get crazy. Put me in the air. Don't evacuate me. Ain't going nowhere. Oh, I love it. Oh, yeah. I feel it right there. Love me like the wind. 'Cause you got me winning it here. Make me say, ooh, all night. Alright, can you make me say, want you to make me say? Make my body say, ooh, all night. It's going down, directing on your camera. I go for rounds when you go up like an elevator. Go up and down, loving the way that it sounds. Yeah, yeah. We get so deep, we reach the peak, exploring all through me. You're lost at sea. Let's get crazy, put me in the air. Don't evacuate me, ain't going nowhere. Oh, I love it, oh, yeah, I feel it right there. Love me like the wind, 'cause you got me winning it here. Make me say, ooh, all night. Alright, can you make me say, want you to make me say? Make my body say, ooh, all night. You feel it now? I could tell that you're ready. Telling you it's going down. Keep it steady, boy, we is grown. And that Henny got me thrown. The real, no anime. Eat the K like anime. Beat it out like Rocky. Knock it out like Tyson. Boy, I don't do no talking, 'cause I'm about that action, yeah. Boy, we is grown. And that Henny got me thrown. Louder hear you make my body go. Make me say, ooh, all night. Alright, can you make me say, want you to make me say? Make my body say, ooh, all night. Make me say, ooh, all night. Alright, can you make me say, want you to make me say? Make my body say, ooh, all
Hey everybody, it's JT from Queen City Fame,
And I'm your boy Jay the God, and where we put Q and Queen.
in the F and Fame.
And we are here today in the House of Le Mans with some very, very special guests. Gentlemen, please introduce yourselves. Please.
Well, first and foremost, I have to say welcome to the House of Le Mans.
Oh,
And I am Lamont Crayton-Hart, owner, operator at the House of Le Mans, and my partner in crime.
Crayton-Hart, his husband and partner in crime as well.
Who is
Lamont is a fashion philanthropist. I like to give back through fashion. I consider myself a fashion daredevil. I like to take risks. I would like to say that I am style and sock god. So, you know, we like to, yes, and we still, tag teaming you on that as well.
Right.
Yeah, so for me, I'm the minister of fashion here in Charlotte, North Carolina.
So tell me, how did you get into fashion? Did someone have to teach you? Did you have a mentor? How did you start?
I would like to say that it's innate. It's a God-given gift. And it was brought out or developed over time. I had my band teacher who was one of the most inspirational people for me, I guess you would say. He kind of showed me the way in terms of how to be able to shop, how to thrift, how to purchase the correct size for myself. And then he taught me the value of tailoring garments. So, you know, being able to go buy a thrift coat at a lesser price and then having it tailored to make me look like $1 million without even touching the bank. I can still go to McDonald's at the end of the day. So that's what it was all about. And it got me this far, and that's what has me so compassionate about what I do when I say fashion is my ministry, is having that opportunity likewise to pour back into my kings and hopefully get someone else further than they got me. So.
And you use the term kings a lot.
Yeah.
Who are you referring to when you say king? Talking about everyone?
Richard.
Or is it
Like,
people?
Yeah, I'm talking about everyone. So when I say that it's my ministry, King is a way that I can empower the gentleman that I establish rapport with or that I deal with here inside the House of Lamont. You can be anything negative outside, but when you come here, you're a king. You know what I mean? And we're going to treat you as so. I mean, we pride ourselves on providing exemplary service. And again, you know, just making sure that when we do so, our clients leave out with their best foot forward, their crowns polished, and just presenting themselves in the best light.
So if someone asked you, what is the House of Lamont? Like, how would you delineate it? How would you describe it?
Well, I consider the House of Lamont to be the quintessential gentleman's boutique. We're a one-stop shop. And then the individuals, or the 3 independent businesses, I say 4, including the House of Lamont Home, we basically, we consider it like using our gifts. You know, we believe in collaboration over competition, so we all work together, you know, just, again, to make sure that we can provide exemplary service and that there's a well-rounded presentation when it comes to your dapper.
Dapper. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know what dapper meant. I heard it a few times. I was like, oh, dapper.
Yeah, like,
cool.
what is that?
What does dapper mean to you?
Well, dapper means to be neat, trim, well put together, not trim in terms of body size, but that your clothes are fitting appropriately. And for me, I mean, that kind of stems from my experience in the military. We were always taught to be streamlined, well put together. Things had to be in order.
Right.
And when you're dressed like a king, you feel like a king. You know, I have guys that come in in sweatsuit, sweatpants, but once I put that blazer on their back, it's an automatic sit up. Like you were saying earlier, we were talking about the vest and everything. It'll make you sit up. Yeah, exactly. And you can see the difference just within that minor transition there, me sliding the blazer on their back. So that's what dapper is, basically, is that neat, trim appearance that we like to make sure all of our gentlemen acquire and keep.
Awesome. Is there a specific type of customer that usually tends to come through, or you just get anybody like anywhere?
I'll tell you up front that we're unapologetically extremely here for our kings and queens.
Right.
Okay? So other than that, we basically have a very diverse clientele base that spans the globe. People from everywhere. House of Lamont is House of the World. So again, we like to foster an environment to where everyone can come in, feel included, and experience, like what you mentioned earlier, that Southern hospitality. Feel like they just came home.
I think something that makes us unique in comparison to other retail shops is it's an experience.
Right.
So when you come here, you can go to any retail store and shop and buy things and be helped and given customer service. But when you come to the House of Lamont, you're going to come in and you're going to have an experience. You're going to leave and you're going to feel different. Like you said, you're going to feel like a king or a queen. You're going to want to come back because it's an experience.
You're going to want to tell others.
It's different. It's a different type of environment. A lot of people think tell us that when they step in, they feel like they've stepped back in time. That they're not in today's world. They've taken a step back in time.
Yeah.
You know, and we love that.
Can we talk about the fact that his sock trim matches the laces?
Right, absolutely. It's a must. The sock wars are real, dude. It's a war out here in these streets. And again, we just try to make sure that you're better prepared for this battle by providing you with some of the dopest socks this side of the Mason-Dixon. And then some of the other items that I personally create would be here. I have a couple different lines. One is called Supreme Dapper, where you see the picture of James Dean with one of my favorite quotes on it. It said, "Dream as if you'll live forever and live as if you'll die today." So carpe diem, pretty much in that same thing. Seize the day, take advantage of every opportunity, and it's Supreme Dapper. That pretty much kind of covers some of the exclusive pieces, but we'll pretty much take on any challenge.
And one thing I noticed around the store is the feel of this vintage. Is vintage that important to you, or what is it about vintage that you like so much?
Yeah, vintage is very much important. It allows my gentlemen that opportunity to come home. They'll see pieces that they'll have or that they remember from their grandmother's house or that they had as a child, such as this Tonka truck. What? Like, this thing has been struck by lightning, ran over by a car, thrown out of a tree.
That's a real toy.
Right, and you see the wheels are still
That's
rolling.
what-
You see the
You know what I'm
wheels?
saying?
That's
Now
plastic.
plastic. Right, it's real team this.
That's
You know what I'm saying? And it still works. So like, nowadays you might get a little toy and it's gone in 6 months.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
2 days.
these are pieces that are provided by the House of Lamont through I like to say, a very strategic procuring process. And the only person who can kind of familiarize you or fill you in with that would be Jerry Crayton.
A lot of the furniture we don't carry in the store,
Right.
but we have available for you to be able to see.
Look what just came in.
Yeah, I just got this in. This Martini travel set. So, you know, when you're on the go, carry it with you for your parties
No
and your
plastic
hotel.
glasses.
No
No
plastic
No,
glasses.
no,
We
no.
don't
No
use
plastic
glass
glasses.
here.
Listen, my thing is with Dapper, you need to be completely well-rounded. So your Dapper needs to carry over to your home. So you need to look dapper, but what is it if you look good and you bring your lady or a gentleman to your home and it looks a mess? Your home's got to be as dapper as you are. So that's why we have the home collection. So I look for stuff like that that's different. Just like with the clothing. I mean, we want it to be unique and different. That's not, nobody else is going to have it. You know, you're going to come to your home, they're going to say, wow, where did you get that? Oh, it came from the House of Lamont Home Collection. So, yeah, so all the unique pieces, a lot of it I get my parents. We like to say our parents, really.
And again, yeah, that unique experience, being able to love, provide a unique experience, and then having that done on an individual basis, and it be genuine. It's an iron sharpening iron opportunity here. It's not always about us being able to provide.
Right.
There might be one of our clients that'll come in and maybe see something on a social media post and can come in and encourage us to do something better or greater. So that's why we believe in collaboration over competition. It kills the negativity and it provides or creates an environment where if we work together, we can eat and feed versus working by yourself and struggling to eat.
Awesome. Well, man, I have learned so much
Tell me.
throughout this interview. It has been incredible. Not only, you should change the name from House of Mom to House of Wisdom.
Oh, wow.
Because you gave us so
I'm
much
honored.
insight
I'm
today.
honored. I'm just sharing my
You sure
experiences with you guys.
doesn't mean wisdom, low-key, in French?
I know anything. We love you guys, and we always encourage you again to stay dapper, my friend.
Awesome.
Yes,
Always
sir.
will. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
And this has been Queen City Fame with JT,
And your boy Jay the God.
where we put the Q in Queen.
And the F and Fame. Signing out.
Stay dapper, my friend.